Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Emma's Talk.
Hey everyone, it's Harry. Emma, quick confession before we start.
Oh, no. What did you do?
Nothing bad. I just asked an AI app this morning to write my grocery list for me.
Wait, you couldn't write your own grocery list?
I could, I just didn't want to.
Okay, this is honestly the perfect way to start today's episode.
Exactly, because today we're asking a really big question. Is AI making us smarter? Or is it actually making us lazier?
Such an interesting and honestly a little uncomfortable question, isn't it?
It really is. We use AI for so many things now. Writing, studying, even making decisions.
And today, we'll really dig into this with real examples, real arguments on both sides, and honestly, a real respectful debate between us two.
Exactly. We might actually disagree with each other today, and that's completely okay.
It really is. Disagreeing respectfully is honestly such a healthy, normal part of any real conversation.
So stay with us, because by the end, you'll have your own opinion really clearly formed.
Let's get comfortable and start this fascinating conversation.
Let's go.
Okay, Harry, before we debate anything, let's actually think about how much AI is already in our daily lives.
Great starting point. Honestly, probably more than most people realize.
Exactly. Think about it. When you search something online, AI often helps decide what results you see.
True. And when I'm typing a message, AI often suggests the next word for me.
Exactly. That's called predictive text or autocomplete.
Right. And honestly, I use AI chat tools now too, almost every day.
Same here, honestly. For writing emails, for asking questions, even for planning my whole week.
What about apps that recommend music or shows for you? Those use AI too, right?
Exactly. Recommendation systems. They study what you like and suggest similar things.
This really shows, doesn't it, that AI isn't just some futuristic idea. It's already honestly everywhere around us.
AI is already everywhere around us, honestly. Such an important starting point for today's whole conversation.
It really is. So given how present AI already is in our lives, this question feels even more important, doesn't it?
It really does. Is all this convenient help actually helping us grow, or is it slowly replacing our own thinking?
Exactly the question we need to explore today. Let's actually start with the positive side. How might AI actually be making us smarter?
Okay, let's really make the case for this side seriously first. Harry, why might AI actually make us smarter?
Great question. I think first, AI gives us incredibly fast access to information.
True. Instead of searching through many websites, we can just ask and get a clear, organized answer.
Exactly. This saves so much time and honestly lets us focus on understanding and applying information rather than just finding it.
AI saves time spent searching and lets us focus on understanding. Such a strong positive point.
What about learning new skills, Emma? Does AI help there too?
Definitely yes. I've actually used AI to help me understand difficult concepts, explained in really simple ways.
Right, like a patient personal tutor available anytime you need it.
Exactly. And honestly, this is especially valuable for people who don't have easy access to formal education or expensive tutors.
This really democratizes learning, doesn't it? Making quality education more accessible.
AI can make quality learning more accessible to more people. Such an important positive point too.
What about creativity, Emma? Some people say AI actually helps spark new ideas.
I completely agree. Sometimes I use AI just to brainstorm, and honestly, it helps me think of angles I hadn't considered.
Right. It's less like replacing our creativity and more like having a creative partner to bounce ideas off.
AI can act like a creative partner, expanding our own ideas. I really like that way of thinking about it.
What about efficiency in general, Emma? Does AI help us simply get more done?
Definitely. Tasks that used to take hours sometimes now take just minutes.
This frees up real time for deeper thinking or honestly just more rest and balance in our lives.
AI can free up time for deeper thinking and genuine rest. This really is such a strong positive case, isn't it?
It really is. Okay, now let's honestly explore the other side too, because there are real valid concerns here too.
Okay, Harry, let's be honest now. What are the real concerns about AI potentially making us lazier?
I think first, when something is done for us so easily, we simply stop practicing that skill ourselves.
True, like your grocery list this morning.
Exactly. A small example, but honestly, it does add up over time, doesn't it?
When tasks are done for us easily, we stop practicing those skills ourselves. Such an honest, important concern.
What about critical thinking, Emma? Do you worry about this too?
Definitely, yes. If we always accept AI's answer immediately without questioning it, we might stop thinking critically ourselves.
Right. We're basically outsourcing our own thinking process.
Exactly. Outsourcing our thinking to AI could genuinely weaken our own critical thinking skills over time.
What about students specifically, Emma? This concerns me a lot, honestly.
Oh, this is such a real concern. If students use AI to write entire essays, are they actually learning to write themselves?
True. The skill of struggling through a difficult problem and actually working it out ourselves, that struggle often is where real learning happens.
The struggle of solving problems ourselves is often where real learning happens. Such a powerful, honest point.
What about memory specifically, Emma? Do you think AI affects our memory too?
I really do, yes. If we know we can just ask AI instantly for any information, we might stop trying to actually remember things ourselves.
This connects to something similar that already happened with smartphones, doesn't it? Many people don't memorize phone numbers anymore.
Exactly. AI might simply be the next step in this same pattern.
This is honestly such a valid and important concern too. Both sides really do have real valid points, don't they?
They really do. This is exactly why this question doesn't have a simple, easy answer.
Emma, let's really dig deeper into education specifically, because I think this is where this debate, honestly, matters the most.
I completely agree. So many students today use AI regularly for schoolwork.
What's your honest opinion, Emma? Is this generally helpful or generally harmful for real learning?
Honestly, I think it really depends on how it's used.
Tell me more about that distinction.
Well, if a student uses AI to understand a difficult concept better and then actually practices applying it themselves, that's genuinely helpful.
Right, using AI as a tool for understanding, not as a replacement for actual learning.
Exactly. But if a student simply copies AI's answer without actually understanding it, that's honestly where real problems begin.
This connects to something we could call surface learning versus deep learning, doesn't it?
Exactly right. Surface learning is just getting the answer. Deep learning is actually understanding why that answer is correct.
The difference between surface learning and actual deep understanding. Such an important distinction.
What do you think, Harry, about teachers in school specifically? How should they actually respond to this new reality?
I think honestly, ignoring AI completely isn't realistic anymore. It's already here, and honestly, it's not going away.
True. So what's the better approach then?
I think teaching students how to use AI responsibly and critically, rather than simply banning it completely.
Teaching responsible AI use rather than simply banning it. This really does feel like the more realistic and honestly healthier approach.
It really does. What about you personally, Emma? Did you ever use AI when you were still studying?
Honestly, AI wasn't really as advanced when I was studying, but if it had been, I think I would have used it carefully, mainly for understanding difficult topics.
That sounds like a really healthy, balanced approach, honestly.
I think so too. Now let's actually talk about something equally important, how AI affects our work and our careers too.
Great topic, Emma. Honestly, AI has really changed so many workplaces already.
It really has. What are some positive changes you've personally noticed at work?
Honestly, repetitive, boring tasks get done so much faster now with AI helping.
This really frees up time for more meaningful, creative work, doesn't it?
Exactly. Instead of spending hours on repetitive tasks, I can focus on actually solving more interesting, complex problems.
AI can free up time for more meaningful, creative work, such a genuinely positive workplace benefit.
What concerns, though, Emma, do you have about AI in the workplace?
Honestly, I worry about people becoming too dependent on AI for basic decision-making.
Can you give an example of this concern?
Sure. Imagine someone who always relies on AI to write every single email or report. Over time, does their own writing skill actually weaken?
That's honestly such a fair concern. Skills, like anything, really do need regular practice to stay strong.
Exactly. Skills need regular practice to stay strong and sharp over time.
What about job security, Emma? Some people worry AI might actually replace certain jobs completely.
This is honestly such a valid and understandably scary concern for many people.
What's your honest perspective on this, though?
I think historically, technology has always changed the job market. Some jobs disappear, but often new, different jobs appear too.
True, though. Honestly, this transition can still feel really difficult and uncertain for many people currently going through it.
Completely agree. I think the real key is staying adaptable and continuously learning new skills throughout our whole careers.
Staying adaptable and continuously learning feels like such important advice, regardless of how AI actually develops going forward.
It really does. Now let's actually take a quick moment to remind our listeners about something important.
Yes, quick reminder, if you're learning something useful today, please give this video a like.
And subscribe too. It really helps our channel grow. And you'll get more thoughtful videos like this one every single week.
Real English and real honest conversations about important modern topics.
Exactly. Okay, let's continue our deep conversation about AI.
Emma, let's talk about creativity more deeply now. This feels like such an interesting, complicated question.
It really is. On one hand, AI can genuinely inspire new ideas.
True, but on the other hand, some people worry that relying on AI too much might actually limit our own original creative thinking.
This is honestly such a real concern too. If everyone uses similar AI tools, do our ideas start sounding a little too similar to each other?
That's such an interesting and honestly slightly worrying thought.
What do you think, Harry, personally? Does AI ever limit your own creativity?
Honestly, sometimes yes. If I ask AI for ideas immediately instead of first thinking myself, I think I miss that initial creative struggle.
The initial creative struggle. That's honestly such an important and often overlooked part of real creativity, isn't it?
It really is. Often our best, most original ideas come exactly from that difficult, uncomfortable creative struggle.
Our best original ideas often come from creative struggle itself. Such an important, honest insight.
So, what's a healthier way to actually use AI for creativity then, Emma?
I think using AI after we've already tried our own ideas first, rather than immediately relying on it.
Right. Using it to refine and expand our own ideas, rather than replacing that initial creative process completely.
Exactly. This feels like such a healthy, balanced approach to creativity and AI together.
It really does. Now, let's talk about something equally important, our own critical thinking skills, specifically.
Okay, Harry, let's dig deeper into critical thinking. Why does this specifically worry you about AI?
I think because critical thinking really is a skill that needs regular active practice.
True. And if we always accept AI's answer immediately without questioning it, we're not actually exercising that skill.
Exactly. It's honestly a lot like a muscle. If we don't use it regularly, it naturally weakens over time.
Critical thinking is like a muscle. It weakens without regular active practice. Such a powerful, useful comparison.
What practical advice would you give Emma for actually protecting our critical thinking while still using AI?
I think first, always questioning AI's answers, especially for anything really important.
Like asking ourselves, does this actually make sense? Is this genuinely accurate?
Exactly right. And honestly, occasionally trying to solve problems ourselves first, before immediately asking AI.
This really keeps our own thinking skills active and strong, doesn't it?
Exactly. Occasionally solving problems ourselves first keeps our thinking skills active and strong.
What about fact-checking, Emma? Does this matter too?
Definitely yes. AI honestly isn't always perfectly accurate. Sometimes it makes genuine mistakes.
True. So verifying important information through other reliable sources too really matters.
AI isn't always perfectly accurate, so verifying important information through other sources really matters.
This really shows, doesn't it, that using AI wisely actually requires real active effort and awareness from us.
It really does. Using AI wisely isn't passive. It's actually a really active, thoughtful process.
Emma, let's talk about memory, specifically now. This connects to something we mentioned briefly earlier.
Right, the comparison to smartphones and phone numbers.
Exactly. Do you think AI will genuinely change how our memory actually works over time?
I think it really might, yes. If information is always instantly available, we might naturally feel less need to actually memorize things.
True, though honestly, is this necessarily always a bad thing?
That's such an interesting question, actually. What do you mean?
Well, historically, humans have always used external tools to help memory. Writing itself was originally this kind of tool.
Oh, that's such a fascinating perspective, honestly. So maybe AI is simply the newest version of this very old human pattern.
Exactly. Though I still think there's a real difference between using external tools wisely and becoming completely dependent on them.
True, complete dependence feels different from using tools thoughtfully as genuine support.
Exactly right. What kind of information do you think still deserves actual memorization even today?
I think information that's deeply personal or connected to our own identity and relationships still really matters to actually remember.
Like birthdays of people we love or important personal memories?
Exactly. And honestly, foundational knowledge in our own field or profession still really deserves real understanding, not just instant AI access.
This feels like such a thoughtful, balanced way to think about memory and AI together.
It really does. Now, let's actually do something really fun and honestly important, a real debate between us right here.
Oh, I love this idea. Okay, let's actually take opposite sides here and genuinely debate this question.
Perfect, let's do it. I'll argue that AI mostly makes us smarter.
And I'll argue honestly that AI mostly makes us lazier.
Okay, let's begin. Harry, I truly believe AI gives us incredible access to knowledge that simply wasn't possible before.
I understand your point, but I think easy access doesn't automatically mean real understanding.
That's a fair point, but I'd argue that AI actually frees up mental energy for deeper, more meaningful thinking.
I see what you mean. However, I think most people honestly use that extra free time for more scrolling, not deeper thinking.
That's honestly a really fair point, Harry. Though I'd still say AI can genuinely help people learn complex topics much faster.
I agree to some extent, but I think faster doesn't always mean better or more lasting understanding.
That's true too, honestly. Okay, my turn to challenge you now. Don't you think, though, AI could actually help reduce unnecessary mental stress for people?
I see your point, but I worry this reduced stress might actually come from avoiding necessary mental challenge altogether.
That's honestly such an interesting way to look at it.
And Emma, honestly, don't you think students who rely completely on AI for homework are genuinely missing real learning opportunities?
I understand your concern completely, but I'd say this really depends on how students are actually taught to use these tools.
That's fair. I agree. Education definitely needs to adapt alongside this technology.
Okay, let's stop our little debate there. Notice, listeners, how we disagreed respectfully the whole time, using phrases like, I understand your point, but, and I see what you mean, however.
Exactly. We never once attacked each other personally. We simply disagreed about ideas.
This really is such an important life skill, isn't it? Disagreeing respectfully without any real conflict.
It really is. Honestly, Emma, after this whole debate, has your own opinion changed at all?
Honestly, yes, a little. I think I still believe AI can make us smarter, but only if we're genuinely intentional about how we actually use it.
I feel similarly, actually. I think AI could make us lazier, but it doesn't have to if we stay mindful and deliberate.
This really feels like the honest, real answer, doesn't it? It's not really AI itself. It's genuinely about how we choose to use it.
Exactly. Let's actually talk about this idea more specifically now. Practical ways to use AI wisely.
Okay, Harry, let's get really practical now. What are some genuine strategies for using AI wisely?
Great idea. Strategy 1. Try solving problems yourself first, before immediately asking AI.
This keeps our own thinking skills genuinely active and strong.
Exactly. Strategy 2. Always question and verify AI's answers, especially for important decisions.
Never blindly trusting everything AI tells us.
Right. Staying genuinely critical and thoughtful. Strategy 3. Use AI to deepen understanding, not simply to skip the actual learning process.
This connects to our earlier idea, doesn't it? Surface learning versus real deep understanding.
Exactly. Strategy 4. Regularly practice skills yourself, even when AI could easily do them for you.
Like occasionally writing something completely yourself without any AI help at all.
Exactly right. Strategy 5. Use the time AI saves you intentionally for genuinely meaningful activities.
Not simply filling that extra time with more mindless scrolling.
Exactly. Strategy 6. Stay curious and continuously learning, rather than relying completely on AI's current knowledge.
These are honestly such practical, useful strategies, Harry. Let's actually list them all together quickly.
1. Try solving problems yourself first.
2. Question and verify AI's answers. 3. Use AI to deepen understanding. 4. Regularly practice skills yourself.
5. You saved time intentionally.
6. Stay curious and keep learning.
6. Really practical strategies for using AI wisely and genuinely staying mentally sharp.
Simple strategies, but honestly, such powerful, lasting results.
Simple strategies, powerful, lasting results. I love that phrase.
Harry, let's talk about something related now. Do you think different generations experience this AI question differently?
Oh, definitely yes. I think younger generations are honestly growing up with AI as a completely normal part of their everyday lives.
True, while older generations are adapting to it as something genuinely new and different.
Exactly. Do you think this creates any real generational differences in how people actually think about this topic?
I think so, honestly. Younger people might see AI as simply a natural tool, like a calculator or the internet itself.
True, while older generations might feel a little more cautious or even concerned about its impact.
This really connects to our earlier episode, doesn't it, about communication between generations?
It really does. Different generational perspectives genuinely matter in this conversation too.
What do you think parents, specifically, should actually teach their children about using AI wisely?
I think, honestly, teaching genuine curiosity and critical thinking from a really young age.
Teaching children to ask why and how, rather than simply accepting answers immediately.
Exactly right. This skill honestly matters regardless of how technology continues to develop going forward.
Teaching genuine curiosity and critical thinking really does feel like such timeless, valuable advice.
It really does. Now, let's talk about something a little different. How AI might actually affect our relationships and social skills too.
Okay, Harry, this feels like such an interesting angle. Does AI actually affect our relationships or social skills too?
I think potentially yes. If we increasingly rely on AI, even for emotional support or advice, does this affect our real human connections?
That's honestly such an important question. I think AI can genuinely offer helpful support sometimes.
True, but do you think it should ever completely replace real human conversation?
Definitely not, honestly. Real human connection offers something genuinely irreplaceable: emotional understanding, shared real experience.
Real human connection offers something genuinely irreplaceable. Such an important grounding reminder.
What about using AI to help us communicate better, though, Harry? Like helping draft a difficult message?
Oh, this feels like a genuinely healthy use, honestly. Using AI as a helpful tool for communication, not as a complete replacement for real relationships.
Exactly. This connects back to our earlier idea too, doesn't it? Using AI as a tool rather than a replacement.
It really does. This theme keeps appearing throughout our whole conversation today, doesn't it?
It really does. Now, let's talk about something equally important: finding real personal balance with AI in our own daily lives.
Emma, I think this feels like such an important closing idea. How can someone actually find their own genuine balance with AI?
I think first being really honest and self-aware about our own habits.
Like noticing when we're using AI genuinely thoughtfully versus simply out of laziness?
Exactly right. Being honest and self-aware about our own AI habits, such an important starting point.
What about setting personal boundaries, Emma? Does this help too?
Definitely yes. Like deciding specific situations where you'll always try thinking yourself first.
Right. Creating intentional personal rules rather than just using AI automatically for absolutely everything.
Exactly. Creating intentional personal boundaries with AI use.
What role does regular self-reflection play here too, Emma?
A huge role, honestly. Occasionally asking ourselves, am I actually growing and learning, or am I simply becoming more dependent?
Regular self-reflection helps us notice whether we're actually growing or becoming more dependent.
This really feels like such a healthy, sustainable way to actually approach this whole topic, doesn't it?
It really does. AI genuinely isn't simply good or bad. It really depends on us and how we choose to use it.
I couldn't agree more, honestly. Now, let's put together a complete practical list, bringing everything together.
Harry, before our full list, I want to bring up something really interesting. Is this actually the first time humans have worried about new technology?
Oh, honestly, definitely not. This concern feels really familiar historically, doesn't it?
Exactly. Think about calculators, for example. When they first became common, many people worried students would forget how to do basic math.
True, and honestly, similar worries happen with the internet too, that easy access to information would make us less knowledgeable overall.
Even further back historically, some people worried that writing itself would actually weaken human memory.
Wait, really? People actually worried about writing?
Yes, honestly. Ancient philosophers genuinely debated this exact concern.
That's honestly fascinating. So this pattern of worrying about new tools replacing our own abilities isn't actually new at all.
Exactly right. This pattern of worrying about new tools isn't new at all. Such an important historical perspective.
Does this mean, though, Emma, we shouldn't actually worry about AI at all?
Not necessarily, no. I think it just means we should learn from this historical pattern.
What do you mean exactly by that?
Well, historically, humans generally adapted and found healthy ways to use new tools alongside their own natural abilities.
True, calculators didn't actually replace basic math understanding completely. Writing didn't actually destroy human memory entirely.
Exactly. We simply learned to use these tools wisely alongside our own natural human abilities.
This gives me honestly real hope for how we might similarly adapt to AI too over time.
It really does.
History suggests we can adapt to new tools wisely without losing our core abilities completely.
Though, honestly, I think this adaptation requires real conscious effort from us, doesn't it? It doesn't simply happen automatically.
Exactly right. This connects perfectly back to everything we've already discussed today about intentional, thoughtful choices.
It really does. Now let's actually imagine a real everyday situation showing this balance in practice.
Okay, Harry, let's practice a real everyday situation now, showing healthy, thoughtful AI use at work.
Great idea. Let's do it. Imagine I'm writing an important report for my manager.
Okay, walk me through how you'd actually approach this thoughtfully.
First, honestly, I think through my own main points myself before opening any AI tool at all.
Good start. Thinking through the core ideas yourself first.
Exactly. Then maybe I'd use AI to help organize my ideas more clearly or check my grammar.
This sounds like using AI as a genuine helpful editor rather than the original thinker.
Exactly right. And honestly, before submitting anything, I'd carefully read through it myself, making sure it genuinely reflects my own understanding.
This really shows such a healthy, thoughtful balance, doesn't it? Using AI as genuine support, not complete replacement.
Exactly. Now imagine the opposite though, an unhealthy approach. What might that actually look like?
I think simply asking AI to write the entire report immediately, without any real thought of your own first.
Right, and then submitting it without honestly even fully understanding everything it says.
Exactly. This really shows the real difference between thoughtful, intentional use versus simply lazy dependence.
Notice, listeners, how small our actual choices really are, but honestly how much they genuinely matter over time.
They really do. Small daily choices genuinely shape whether AI helps us grow or quietly replaces our own thinking.
Such an important closing reminder, honestly. Now, let's actually imagine one more situation, this time at school with a student.
Okay, Harry, let's imagine this time a student studying for an important exam.
Perfect, let's do it. Imagine I'm a student struggling with a difficult math problem.
Okay, walk me through a genuinely healthy approach here too.
First, honestly, I try solving it myself for a while, even if I struggle a little.
This connects perfectly to our earlier idea, doesn't it? That struggle itself is often where real learning happens.
Exactly. Then, if I'm still genuinely stuck, I might ask AI to explain the concept more clearly.
Right, using it as a patient, helpful tutor at that point.
Exactly. But then importantly, I try similar problems myself afterward to make sure I've actually understood it.
This really shows the difference, doesn't it, between using AI to understand versus simply using it to get quick answers.
Exactly right. And honestly, imagine the unhealthy opposite again. Simply asking AI for the final answer immediately without any real effort first.
Right, and then moving on without actually understanding anything at all.
This really shows listeners exactly how the same tool, AI, can lead to completely different outcomes, depending entirely on our own approach.
The same tool can lead to completely different outcomes, depending on our approach. Such a powerful closing insight.
It really is. Now, with all this understanding gathered together, let's move to our complete practical list, bringing today's whole conversation together.
Great idea. Let's bring everything together now.
Tip 1. Use AI to save time, but spend that saved time meaningfully.
Tip 2. Always question and verify important AI answers.
Tip 3. Try solving problems yourself before immediately asking AI.
Tip 4. Use AI to deepen understanding, not to skip real learning.
Tip 5. Regularly practice core skills yourself without AI help.
Tip 6. Protect real human connection and relationships.
Tip 7. Teach children curiosity and critical thinking early.
Tip 8. Set personal, intentional boundaries around AI use.
Tip 9. Regularly reflect honestly on your own habits.
Tip 10. Remember, AI is a tool. The outcome genuinely depends on you.
What a complete, thoughtful list, Harry.
It really is. Let's repeat them all together quickly.
1. Use save time meaningfully.
2. Question and verify answers.
3. Try solving problems yourself first. 4. Deepen understanding, don't skip learning. 5. Practice core skills yourself.
6. Protect real human connection.
7. Teach children critical thinking.
8. Set personal boundaries.
9. Reflect on your own habits.
10. Remember, the outcome depends on you.
10 powerful practical ideas for genuinely growing alongside AI rather than being replaced by it.
Simple ideas, powerful, lasting results, as always.
Okay, now it's your turn, dear listener.
Yes, let's ask some questions. Think about your own honest answers while you listen.
Question 1. How much do you currently rely on AI in your daily life?
Be honest, more or less than you initially expected.
Question 2. Can you think of a moment when AI genuinely helped you learn something new?
What made that experience feel genuinely valuable?
Question 3. Have you ever noticed yourself becoming a little too dependent on AI for something?
Being honest here really matters.
Question 4. What's one personal boundary you might set for yourself around AI use?
Just one small, realistic boundary.
Question 5. Do you think AI will generally make future generations smarter or lazier?
And honestly, why do you think that?
These questions really help us reflect deeply on our own relationship with this powerful new technology.
Exactly. Reflection truly is the beginning of genuinely intentional, thoughtful choices.
Reflection is the beginning of intentional, thoughtful choices. I love that line.
Let's repeat it slowly. Reflection is the beginning of intentional choices.
Beautiful. Now, before we say goodbye, let's bring together everything we learned today one more time.
Great idea! Let's go slowly through our most important phrases from today.
Number 1, AI is already everywhere around us.
AI is already everywhere around us.
Number 2, the struggle of solving problems ourselves is often where real learning happens.
The struggle of solving problems ourselves is often where real learning happens.
Number 3, critical thinking is like a muscle. It weakens without practice.
Critical thinking is like a muscle. It weakens without practice.
Number 4, AI isn't always perfectly accurate.
AI isn't always perfectly accurate.
Number 5, real human connection offers something genuinely irreplaceable.
Real human connection offers something genuinely irreplaceable.
Number 6, it's not really AI itself. It's about how we choose to use it.
It's not really AI itself. It's about how we choose to use it.
Number 7, simple strategies, powerful, lasting results.
Simple strategies, powerful, lasting results.
Number 8, teaching genuine curiosity and critical thinking is timeless advice.
Teaching genuine curiosity and critical thinking is timeless advice.
Number 9, AI is a tool. The outcome depends on you.
AI is a tool. The outcome depends on you.
Wonderful. Now you have 9 powerful phrases and so many thoughtful, honest ideas from today's episode.
2 lessons in 1 video, as always. English and real meaningful life reflection.
That's always such a good deal.
So, Harry, after this whole honest conversation, what's your final personal opinion? Smarter or lazier?
Honestly, I think it's genuinely up to us. AI could make us either, depending on our own choices.
I completely agree with that, honestly. Such a thoughtful, balanced way to end today's conversation.
What about you, Emma? Any final thoughts?
I think I'll personally focus on using AI as a genuine tool for growth, not as a replacement for my own thinking.
I really love that intention, Emma.
Tell us in the comments, do you think AI is making you personally smarter or lazier? And honestly, why?
We really want to know. Share your honest thoughts below.
Maybe you feel genuinely smarter. Maybe you've noticed some lazier habits too. Both are completely honest answers.
Whatever your opinion is, we'd genuinely love to hear it.
Thank you so much for listening today and for practicing your English with us.
See you very soon with another interesting topic.
One conversation at a time, one thoughtful choice every single day. Your English and your mind will grow naturally.
See you in our next real conversation.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.